Okay, so let's say the example says I bought my car for 19 grand. But, you know, I borrowed the money from the bank. How much money would I owe in 5 years if my interest was compounded in these ways? So we'll say yearly, quarterly, monthly, daily, and continuously. Okay, so yearly, so for these first four, we use P times A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. For this one, we use A equals PERT, PE to the RT. So, yearly, I'm going to say Y or A equals P, which is the principal, so 19 grand, that's what I started with. 1 plus, the rate, we forgot to put, the interest rate is 5%. Okay, so 5%, I said I wanted it in decimal format. What is that?
0.05.
Good, 0.05 divided by, yearly is once a year, so that would be 1 times T, so 5 years. So that gives me 19,000, and I'm going to put this in my calculator. 1 plus 0.05 over 1 is just 1.05. Do not round when you calculate this, because it won't come out right, to the 5th power. So I put that in. 19,000 times 1.05 to the 5th. That's 24,249.35. So that's how much I actually pay for my car if I take out a loan. If it's compounded yearly. Now, if it's compounded quarterly, I'm going to write the same thing, only N changes. Instead of N being 1, what's N now? 4. Good. So it changes here in the bottom of the fraction and here at the exponent. So that's 19,000. And then I say 1 plus 0.05 divided by 4. And I'm going to write that out. 1.0125. And then to the 20th power. So 19,000 times 1.0125 to the 20th. And now that's 24,358.71. So now that I'm compounding more, they're getting more money from me. So now if I do it monthly, what does the 4 change into? 12. Because there's 12 months in a year. So 19,000, I'll work this out, this is 60. So 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12. So that's 1.00417, you can write. So we say 19,000 times 1.00417 to the 60th power. 24,388.67, so even more money. Daily, think it's going to be more?
Yeah.
So 365, we do 365 times 5. So I'm going to work this whole thing out so I can get to continuously. 1 plus 0.05 divided by 365 gives me 1.000136699, and then 365 times 5 is 1825. So 19,000. You can also do this, put a parentheses and say, oh, you can't do it because the answer is too far away. 1.0013696 to the 1825, and that gives me 24,396.05. And the last one we do continuously. So instead of using that, we use PERT. A equals P E to the RT, which is 19,000 E to the 0.05 times 5. So that's 19,000 E, and then 0.05 times 5 is 0.25. So 19,000 times E, so that's second ln, and you can put in here 0.05 times 5 if you want, and that's 24,396.48. That would be the most that you would ever have to pay is if it was continuously. So also these are the tricks with credit card companies too. If a credit card company, maybe they're charging you interest monthly or daily, or maybe it's continuously. So if you leave a balance at the end of the month, they're making a lot of money off of you depending on how often they're calculating your interest. So you want to make sure you're looking at two things. Not only how much the interest is, but also how often they calculate it. Because maybe an interest of 5.25%, if it's compounded once a year, maybe that's less than an interest of 5% if it's compounded continuously or daily. So it's something you have to think about and something you have to, figure out when you guys go and spend money and think about getting credit cards and getting loans.